How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to be checking out another one of these TikTok compilations. This one is Tell Me What It's Like to Work in America Without Actually Telling Me, part 2. I've already done part 1. I'll put a link up there for that, like one of those little video card thingamajiggers. And like I said, the channel's TikTok Reacts, links down below. As always, go check that out. And we're going to check this out. I like doing these.
Tell me what it's like to work in America without telling me what it's like to work in America.
Hi, this is so-and-so from the office,
So-and-so.
and I'm just wondering where you're at because you're on the schedule for today and wondering if you're coming in. No, I'm in San Francisco. So I'm like 500 miles away. I'm not coming in. I took vacation time. Did you not know that? Oh, yeah, we saw that. We saw it, but we put you on the schedule this week, and it's really your responsibility to check the online schedule to see if you come in or not. So you really need to come in because we're really understaffed. So when can you be here? I'm in San Francisco. I'm 500 miles away. I'm not coming in today. Well, you see, Justin, that's really not going to work for us, and that's very unacceptable and unprofessional that you would not show up when you're scheduled. So we're going to have a talk when you get back, okay? Cool deal, my guy. Bye.
Yeah, that's oh man, they ain't lying about that. That's how it goes here. I'm glad I don't have a regular job anymore, like a standard, 9 to 5 or whatever you want to call it. I work for myself. I make videos for you guys to watch. So you hit subscribe, damn it.
It's having to
Wait,
use
what was that? How am I an essential worker? That's great.
it's having to use your only break to use the bathroom, because if you take a bathroom break on the clock, you get screamed at.
Yeah.
It's having to spend your shift shoveling snow and fixing the light fixture in the bathroom instead of doing your actual job.
My first job ever was at Chick-fil-A. I was 16, it was minimum wage. And coincidentally, as soon as my managers found out I had a girlfriend, they started treating me very badly. So at this location, we were expected to request time off like super far into advance, like months.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Like, even if it's just a couple weeks, they're like, oh, what in the world? They act like you're breaking their arm just to get your vacation time.
The summer before my senior year, my mom was getting chemotherapy, and so I told them at the beginning of summer, I was like, hey, there's gonna be like days or weeks that I'll need off, because I lived alone with her, and I was like, I need to be there to like take care of her and make sure she's okay after she gets her treatments and be there for her treatments. And they were like, okay, we'll just request off the days. And I was like, well, I don't know what days it's gonna be yet, but I will let you know as soon as possible. And then they told me I was being really inconsiderate because the location I worked at got super busy during the summer, and they were like, we need as many people on board as we can, and it doesn't seem like you're on board. And
How is she the one being inconsiderate? Wow.
I was like, I'm 17. My mom is dying.
Yeah, exactly. It's the workplaces that are inconsiderate.
I am sorry. I won't be able to come in for my shift tomorrow. I am being induced and need to start maternity leave. You should have told me the second you found out you were being induced. I can't find someone to cover your shift on such short notice.
I hate these robot voices. Sorry, guys.
I just now left the doctor's office. I came straight here to tell you.
Yeah.
Can't you push it back for a few days or a week? We are really short-staffed.
I could see this playing out in real life. I really could.
I am already past my due date. My doctor said it isn't safe. We both knew this could happen.
Right?
Have you been cleared to come back yet?
Yeah, because here in the United States, they get 6 weeks maternity leave. I'm pretty sure it's unpaid. They just kind of like hold your job for 6 weeks.
Not yet. My appointment is this week, though. Your maternity leave and FMLA are over. I am putting you back on the schedule for tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, we ain't lying, guys. That is how the workplace is in America. I know it's shocking, but that's legit.
We hit the pandemic and I became a special ed teacher for severe kids at my charter school. I thought the entire time that they had all the support in the world, that we were advocating for these parents for external knowledge and community resources. They started telling me that if they have a sibling at the school, they can share headphones and they can share a Chromebook. Then they said that when they weren't meeting their goals, that just bump them up and we'll test them at the new level. But they're not meeting their objectives. They said it affects our funding if students don't grow, so just go ahead and pass them.
Wow. I didn't realize that. I knew that sometimes people get passed when they shouldn't get passed, if you know what I mean. They should be held back. But yeah, because of funding. Wow, that is corrupt.
I said no. So then we have a meeting with HR because I sent an email saying that I am not comfortable with my leadership. And apparently I wasn't reflecting the core values of the school. So I followed up with, yeah, I didn't know lying to parents and taking advantage of their lack of education was part of the mission statement, which led to a 30-day probation period, and I ended up quitting.
Wow, that's crazy. That is craziness.
Because of COVID, if you feel sick at all or have any symptoms, please stay home just in case.
More robot voices, yay.
The next day, hey. So I'm not feeling too great. I have a fever and can't taste or smell. Probably going to get a COVID test. Oh no, you need to come in. I have no one to cover you. But you said, Thomas, this is unacceptable, telling me you're not feeling well the morning of your shift. I'm sorry, but you said to stay home so I don't spread COVID. Fine, please get a test and let me know. I have no idea who will cover you. Maybe get a test and come to work while you wait for results.
Yeah, that that is how it goes. They're so inconsiderate. It's like the people aren't like, it's like the workers aren't real people. Like, I don't get it.
They said I have to isolate while I wait for results to come in.
Exactly.
I tested positive. I'm mandated by law to stay home for 10 days. You're fired.
Jeez, wow. Yeah, I could see this happening.
Am now short a person, and with such short notice, I hope you realize how bad you screwed me over.
And that's how they do it. They try to make it seem like you're doing something wrong so that you feel bad. They guilt trip you into being their slave.
We need to talk about your schedule.
Robot
sure
voice.
Is anything wrong? Why do you have a 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. schedule?
Says me, 12-year employee. I'm not going to read the other one off, but you can read it. Oh, man.
Because my son gets out of school at 3 p.m. and there is no after-school daycare for him to stay at. The school gates close at 3:30 and I need to pick him up. I've had this schedule for 2 years. Is there a problem? Yes, I need you here till 5 p.m. Plus, I want to schedule a team end-of-day recap. End-of-day recap? Can I dial in? I am a single father who has no family to have my son picked up. No, I need you here. Find an option or we'll have a different conversation.
That's how they do it. That is exactly how they do it.
You don't seem to understand. My son will be locked out of the school grounds for 2 hours alone. He's 11 years old. That's not my concern. The business needs come first.
Yeah, that's insane. I'm glad I don't have to deal with the regular workforce anymore. Thank you guys for watching my video so I don't have to do that. For real, like you don't even know.
Do I want to pay my bills this week and go hungry? Or do I want to eat my bologna sandwich in the dark? So many choices.
Oh, that one was funny.
I'm 17. I work 2 jobs. And at one of my jobs,
That's crazy.
my boss got mad at me because I couldn't work during the day during the school week. And he told me that if I wasn't able to come in, that was my problem. And I said, I can't. I have school. And he said, you're online. You can do school here. And I was like,
Wow. It sounded like she was sick or something, or she was trying to keep her voice down. Like her throat sounded very hoarse. I don't know what was up with that, but yeah, that's crazy though.
Hey, can you come in today?
Robot voice.
What? I'm on maternity leave and I'm in the hospital. I really need you today. Can you come in late? No, I just had a C-section and I have COVID. Okay,
Jeez.
How about tomorrow? I can't come in for 6 weeks. Why can't you?
Yeah, and exactly every reason you give them of why this won't work, why you can't legitimately cannot come in, they always try to beat around the bush, or like they try to come up with a different reason why you still need to come in.
You come in tonight. I am currently paralyzed from the chest down. I cannot walk. I have COVID, and my stomach is gashed open.
Oh, man.
I once got fired while I was literally in a coma.
Wow.
So I was in the hospital, you know, in a coma, and my mother answered the phone and talked to my manager, told her everything that was going on. And then 2 days later, I get another phone call telling me that I had been fired for no call, no showing for 3 days.
She was in a coma.
Because I was in a coma. When I got this phone call, I had been conscious for about an hour and a half. And they instantly terminated me.
Jeez. Robot voice.
Hey, I've assigned 3 more tickets to you to have done by today. Okay, the other tickets given to me last week also have a deadline for today. Do these new ones take priority? They're all priority. Get them all done today. I don't have the bandwidth to finish all these today. Best if we involve more team members to help meet the deadline. They don't have bandwidth either. Let's work hard to get these done today.
If they don't have bandwidth either, then how's she going to expect this person to? Wow.
Fair warning, if it is just me working on all these, one of them isn't going to get done. We're writing you up for poor performance. Wait, really? I can't believe this. I communicated that one project wouldn't be done in time.
Yeah, that's actually good communication. Like, just a heads up, this isn't going to get done.
Sign here acknowledging your write-up. I'm applying for other jobs now. Wait. This isn't a write-up. Nah, over it.
And then they want to change their tune. Yeah.
Calls boss at 4 a.m. Hey, I can't come in today. I'm in the hospital. I don't have anyone to cover you. I'm so sorry, but I'm in so much pain and they don't know what it is. Again, I don't have anyone to take over your shift. You better come in at 8 a.m. I'm getting an emergency surgery. I won't be able to come. No, you need to come to work. Hello? Are you seriously not coming in? Calls phone 25 times.
Jeez.
I'm gonna write you up. This is unacceptable.
Yeah, that's how it goes, guys. Like you thought we were lying about this or something. I don't know. We're not. That's the workforce here. I know it doesn't seem real, but it's very real.
I'm currently on a 48-hour shift. Still can't pay my rent.
So I used to work at this movie store, and my manager randomly out of nowhere, after like a month of me working here, started eating my food every day for like a
Who did? Hold on.
After like a month of me work at this movie store, and my manager randomly out of nowhere, after like a month of me working here, started eating my food every day for like a month. And I reported him for it because every time I confronted him, he would just be like, I didn't eat your food, even though we were the only 2 people working.
Oh, wow.
And then like a month after that, when he finally stops eating my food, he starts talking about doing drugs in front of kids in the store. So I reported him for that too. And then he goes on to start telling me about how he's on drugs while on the clock. And I even got proof of him doing said drugs while on the clock. And I ain't talking about, I'm talking about, I got fired for it.
Wow.
Even though I had proof. He's still the manager. Not of that store because they shut it down, but he's still a manager.
I wonder why they shut it down. He probably screwed it up. All right, let's see if there's any good comments here. Somebody says, I used to dream of coming to America, hearing all of the land of the free BS. Then my cousin went to the US. She came home as soon as her contract was up, thoroughly disgusted by how badly she and her colleagues were treated. And she had a good corporate job to boot. Changed my mind really quickly. I can say that for sure. Since then, I've met Americans who have told me other stories like the ones in this video. The US may be the most powerful country in the world, but I think I'd rather be content with a calm state of mind. Yeah, don't come here, guys. If you're planning on coming to America, I wouldn't do it. It says right here, it's so hard for me to believe that in America, once a country where unions had so much power and workers fought for the rights, has gone so backwards. Your bosses seem to have come straight out of the 1800s. How can you take that level of abuse and not revolt? Well, the revolting thing sounds great, but like nobody wants to because the cops will shoot you. They got guns. They don't play. I mean, it's not like in Europe where you can just revolt and no, the cops here are violent. They will definitely. It's different here. Okay, I promise you that it's different. It says, what the F? After the first one, I was already disgusted. And after that, it pretty much got worse and worse. Somebody says, this is sad how she would call when she's in a coma. There's a ton of comments. Links down below. You guys can go there and check them out yourself. But that's that. That's part 2 of the Tell Me What It's Like to Work in America Without Actually Telling Me. And I got one. I used to tattoo, and I worked in this tattoo shop. And I would get people randomly messaging me on like Facebook at like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. So I ignored it. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm at home. It's my time off. I'm not dealing with it that late, right? Well, the owner of the shop messaged me, was basically threatening to get rid of me because saying that I'm just ignoring customers. I'm ignoring clients. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he's like, oh, well, I got this message that says that they've messaged you like 3 or 4 times and you're just not getting back with them. And this isn't the first time it's happened. And I'm like, dude, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I will not. I would even, I would message people back at like, even up until like 8 or 9 o'clock at night, sometimes midnight at the latest, but on the weekend, like I'm pretty sure it was like a Sunday night. Like the shop was closed Saturday. No, it was closed Sunday and Monday. Sorry. On my days off in the middle of the night, I'm not responding back. I'm sorry. I don't care. And that's what I told him. I was like, dude, no. But that's how it was. He was threatening to get rid of me. America. Woo. All right. You guys have a super fun, awesome day. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye.